Hello, and now I am back, and we are playing Game 3 of the 3-game set against San Diego. Um, Burnett against Lupriki, or however you pronounce his name, Luki? I really have no idea. I guess we'll find out how they pronounce it. He's a really nice record, but I somehow doubt that he's really as good as all of that. 9-2, only 2 ERA. He has been pitching starting all year. So hopefully Burnett steps it up in this game.
A beautiful look there at the skyline of Philadelphia, PA. It's Phillies baseball on the show. Next. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first 2 games of this 3-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
Everett Cabrera will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. And speaking of the league leaders in stolen bases, there they are on your screen. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and Cabrera is set down to open up the ball game. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Chris Denorfio comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Yonder Alonso will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Two-strike delivery is a bouncing ball back up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a base hit. Jed Jerko will stand in, looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit, because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score.
Yeah, the pitches there.
Ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. Under it now, Jerko for the first out. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, coming off a 2-home-run game a night ago. On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Chase Utley will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Well hit, deep right center field. And this will find the gap. Extra bases for Utley. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Marlon Byrd will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Ryan Howard will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Makes a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Quite a matchup here. We've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
Now here's a swing by Howard, and the big fella launches this one out to deep right field. And that will clear the out-of-town scoreboard for a home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Austin Jackson will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. First pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
A ball hit hard to the left side, and Jackson's aboard a base hit.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. They might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoke.
Dominic Brown will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. A look at Jackson, and now here it comes. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Cody Ashe will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop in a big way.
Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ballgame. So you're right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Philadelphia's on top, 3-0. Will Venable will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Got him.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Chase Headley will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Seth Smith will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. A.J. Burnett looking like the Burnett of old as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. A.J. Burnett will start things off here for the Phillies. Top of the order, Jimmy Rollins to follow. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Therefore, it is Venable, and that's out number 2.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres nothing. Yasmani Grandal will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Everett Cabrera will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins, a base hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Cabrera running, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres leave 1, still down 3-0.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Chase Utley.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. No problem here, one away. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And after giving up the home run last time, he's just making sure that guy doesn't get too comfortable up there. I can't say I blame him.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Smith is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Well, after a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove, and now that's 6 in a row he's set now.
Ryan Howard will stand in again. He homered his first time around. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Alonso is there, and it's a very quick. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading out for the Padres, first baseman.
Yonder Alonso is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Jed Jerko is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Austin Jackson will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Venable is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a 1-pitch out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Dominic Brown will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Under it is Smith as he takes it for out number 2. Cody Ashe will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. Cody Ashe with a solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, this place has a reputation as being a launching pad, and it ain't hard to see why. That's already 3 balls that have left the yard so far, and I would doubt sincerely that'll be the last.
A.J. Burnett will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One for the Phillies on the homer from Cody Ashe. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Chase Headley will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Seth Smith will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Jeff Francoeur will get the call here. He'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 57, Jeff Francoeur.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Hit hard to second. And this is past a diving Utley at second, a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Everett Cabrera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply out to left center, and he'll deliver an RBI with 2 away, as this should be good for extra bases. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And he will score as well. And with it, the lead's cut in half now to 4-2. Chris Denorfia will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Friars 2. Eric Stoltz is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Jimmy Rollins is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, a nice stop. He's to his feet. Can he get it there? He can indeed. A great play there to take a hit away by Cabrera. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And this will be fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Chase Utley will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Grandal is there, and the side is retired. Yonder Alonso will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Oh, he's going to be upset with himself there. He had a great pitch to have a rip at, but, you know, for some reason he let it go.
Jed Jerko will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here.
Yeah, this is always going to be a tough play because this ball's not hit all that hard. But he races in to glove it and then whip it on to first to get his man.
Will Venable will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And here's a ball hit in the air. is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Marlon Byrd will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he struck him out.
Oh, good pitch right there for the punch-out. He tried the fastball on the last pitch, but he comes back with a little wrinkle on 1 and 2, and it works out for him.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Therefore it is Venable, and that's out number 2.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the 5th, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
In the air to left center. And Smith will put this one away with ease to retire the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Phillies 4 and the Friars 2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First offering on the way. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Now here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Dominic Brown will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Come on.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Cody Ashe will dig in. A home run his last time. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Smith is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
A.J. Burnett will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Now here's the first pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Shit, I could use some more runs.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
And at the top of the order, Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Seventh inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And Rollins is aboard. It's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Carlos Ruiz will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Power swing.
Line drive, base hit left
Too
field.
hard.
And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away, so it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Chase Utley will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Not sure why they didn't put somebody in for him yet.
Now the first pitch. Fouled back. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Smith is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave him loaded, but they still lead this one 4-2. Number 21 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21.
Okay, I'm gonna throw ratings right in then.
Al Albuquerque will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Everett Cabrera will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. Antonio Bastardo will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Antonio Bastardo.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Chris Denorfia will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Justin DeFreitas will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And this is hit hard to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he struck him out, and there's the hat trick as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 4-2. Dale Thayer is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Marlon Byrd will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, darn near had his 2nd home run of the ball game. You see, this thing bangs off the wall out there. He's into second with a double.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. For Byrd, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And I think they stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Now the 2-1. Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Austin Jackson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Oh, and Jackson connects here and sends this one high and deep out to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. Dominic Brown will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Yonder Alonso will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. 3 outs to go here, and to try to shut the door is the veteran right-hander Mike Adams. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Step on the bag for 1. Back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both.
He got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Chase Headley started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
Very important here with 2 guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You've still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Seth Smith is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out. The ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
It is a victory, though. So,
before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Phillies able to claim this victory thanks in no small part to the contributions of this man on the mound, A.J. Burnett. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter.
It's a big win, and we're getting closer and closer. As I said earlier in the season, I feel that we just get some wins together, we can come back. I think it's all coming together now. Like 3 games below 500. See the standings, we're 12.5 back. Yeah, that's quite a bit back, but I got a bunch of games against all of these teams in my division. So anything is possible. There was a big trade happen. So, anyways, this is David B69. Until tomorrow, good night.